Hi parents, I'm going to show you how to log into Google Classroom. This is a great way to keep tabs on what's happening with your son or daughter's classes and find all their homework assignments and upcoming tests and quizzes, projects, everything else that's happening at school. So probably the easiest way to access Google Classroom is to go ahead and ask your son or your daughter to get out their Chromebook and click on the Google Classroom icon. And if you don't know what it looks like, I've put a picture of it on the screen. It's that green and yellow logo. When you click on it, it's going to load a list of all the classes that your son or your daughter is enrolled in currently at the school. And you can go ahead and click on one of the classes and find out information about all their assignments and projects and due dates that are coming up. So that's probably the best way to have that conversation with your son or your daughter. However, we know sometimes the student's Chromebook might be busy because they're using it at that time, or we do know students sometimes, occasionally, are not cooperative when you're asking them about their homework. So if that's the case, it is possible for you to log into Google Classroom on your son or daughter's behalf. To do that, you'll need to go to the webpage, classroom.google.com. You can go to that webpage from any computer, Windows or Mac. You can even use a tablet or a smartphone, and some smartphones even have a Google Classroom app. You'll need to log in with your son or daughter's username and password. If you do not have the username and password, contact the school office and they should be able to share that information with you. So once you've logged into Google Classroom on your son or daughter's account, you'll see a tile for each class that they are enrolled in. I'm going to click on this class, for example, to open it up. First place it takes me is the stream. This is a list of announcements that the teacher has shared with the class. Sometimes it's useful to see these announcements, but you won't find homework here. If you're looking for homework assignments, you have to click on the classwork tab, which is the second tab. Now, every teacher organizes their classwork tab a little bit differently. They all use different headings and categories. Some teachers don't even do this at all, but every teacher's classwork page will probably look a little bit different. So instead of looking here, sometimes it's simpler to click this button right here that says View Your Work. And when you click that, you're going to get a cleaner list of all the assignments in that class. And some of the assignments will say that they are turned in or assigned. For example, assigned means that the assignment has not been completed yet, but it is not due yet. You can look over here and see when the due date is. And you want to really look for anything red. Any of these red missing tags, that is probably where you want to start the conversation with your son or your daughter, because this means that a due date has already passed and this assignment was not done. If you want to look at the assignment, simply click on the heading. It will expand to show you the files that are associated with that assignment. You can then click there and you can open the assignment and see what's going on. You will have editing rights to the assignment because you are logged in as your son or your daughter at this point. And of course, we don't want to do our homework for our sons or daughters, but at least you will see everything here exactly the same way that they see it. And that way you can give them some help if you're able to, or if you're like me, I don't understand half of the things that their teachers ask them to do. At least I can ask them to explain it to me, and maybe I can help them understand in whatever way that I can what's going on and what they need to do. So again, this is a great tool, great way to stay in touch with what's going on in the student's class. We also have the ability to log into the parent portal on Infinite Campus, and that's when you look at the actual grades for your son or your daughter. And that's important too, but as a parent, I really prefer to look at Google Classroom directly because I see everything in real time. And whereas when I go to the parent portal, I'm only able to see assignments that have already been graded and posted to the gradebook. And sometimes that happens kind of when it's too late to turn something in or too late to intervene if there's a problem. So hope this information is helpful to you. If you have any questions, I would encourage you to reach out either to your son or daughter's teachers directly, or you can contact the office at the school. Thanks a lot. Bye.